So good afternoon. So now we are going to discuss about joint pains. Joint pains involve variety of disorders. It may be associated with a pain or an underlying condition. This may be acute or chronic. In case of acute, it may be associated with a trauma where the pain can come right away, or there may be an infection or a bone tissue malignancy where the pain can take up to days or weeks. In case of chronic conditions, it is associated with osteoarthritis where pain can take up to weeks or months. There may be intermittent flares associated with inflammatory conditions. Now, there are certain questions to ponder upon. The first one is how many joints are involved? It may be monoarticular or where only a single joint is associated. The causes may be trauma, infection, malignancy, or osteoarthritis. There may be polyarticular where two or more joints are involved. It may be inflammatory or autoimmune disease like lupus or sarcoidosis. The another question is joint pain is inflammatory or non-inflammatory. In case of inflammatory, there are chronic symptoms which may worsen with immobility or there is morning stiffness. There may be redness or warmth, which is not the case in non-inflammatory, which is an acute condition and may be relieved by rest. Now we have extra-articular symptoms like fever or fatigue, associated nasal ulcers or dry eyes and mouth. In case of inflammatory condition, we perform certain lab tests. There is a complete blood count CBC, which may show increased level of WBCs, increased ESRs or CRP, and there are certain specific antibodies which are increased. In case of lupus, it is anti-double-stranded DNA. Rheumatoid factor is increased in case of rheumatoid arthritis. Anti-RO and LA in case of Sjogren's syndrome, anti-centromere scleroderma, and anti-topoisomerase in systematic sclerosis. In case of gout, there is an increased serum uric acid. In spondyloarthritis, HLA-B2, and we can perform liver functioning and serological testing as well. Now we perform plain radiography for affected and contralateral joints, which may show fractures or abnormal findings like bone or soft tissue tumors, bony erosion, progressive joints, destruction, etc. We can also perform CT scan or MRI. While CT scan is majorly done for complex bony tissues, while MRI is better for evaluating soft tissues, cartilage, ligaments, joint fluids. In case of effusion, we perform synovial fluid analysis. So we have to measure synovial fluid, WBC, neutrophils, crystals, culture. In case of normal arthritis, the synovial fluid is serous, less than 5, WBCs are less than 5, neutrophils are less than 25%. There are no crystals, culture may be negative. In case of inflammatory disease, the synovial fluid is cloudy. WBCs range between 5 to 50,000 and neutrophils 50%. Crystals may be present or may not be present. The culture is negative. In case of infection, the synovial fluid is opaque. WBC is greater than 75,000, neutrophils is greater than 75%. Crystals, there are no crystals. The culture is positive. We can also perform ELISA and Western blot test for further testing. Thank you.